poker. I put my hand in the muck and I reach it down and come up with something. It were a show figure, like the ones in the USA show. Wooden head and hands and the rest of it cloth. All of it gone black and showman's hand still in it. Cut off, just a little way up the wrist. A grown-up hand and a regular showman he'd been, because when I wipe it off you could see the callus round the head fingers, same as all the USA showmen have. This here figure, though, it weren't like no other figure I ever seen. It were crooked. Had a hump on its back and purpose soap there in the cloth. For a while I couldn't think what it might be. Then when it come to me what it were, I couldn't hardly believe it. Yet there it were, nor no mistaking it, it were a hump. And it were meant to be a hump. The head weren't like no other head I ever seen in a show, neither. The face had a big nose, what hook it down, and a big chin, what hook it up, and a smiling mouth. Some kind of little pointy hat on the head, it curve it over with a wagger on the end of it. I'd been so interested in the figure and the dead hand, I hadn't been taking no notice of no one round me. I look it up, and there were that little whitey bloke, bell-knot fist, standing by the hole, and his little pinky eye on me. I felt like making the bad luck go away sign. Fist says, "What's that you've got there?" I didn't say nothing. We weren't allowed to keep nothing we found in the diggings. Sometimes they used to search us, though not always. He says, "You best answer me." I said, "What's that you've got there?" I said, "Why don't you have a look for yourself?" He says, "All right, I will then. Give it here." He come to the edge of the hole and stuck out his hand. I put the figure and the dead hand in my pocket. Then quick, I grab it, fist's hand, in both of mine and whirl it round fast and slung him over my shoulder head first into the muck. I couldn't do nothing else to save my life. Out of the corner of my eye, I seen his feet sticking up out of the muck and kicking, and Chalker Marchman, the first man of the digging, coming after me. I up it out of the hole with my feet sucking and squelching, and up the mounded dirt to the high walk, and over the fence, before I know it what I were doing. It were my feet done it by theirselves. I never give it no thought at all. Come down with a thump on the outside of the fence, and sliding down the slippy bank into the ditch, which I come up out of the soaking and sopping, and there were that black leader, waiting for me with his yeller eyes, just standing